So today's video will be on time. Our learning goals for today: by the end of the unit you'll be able to convert between units of time and convert between 24-hour time and AM and PM. So units of time. So let's have a week as the largest that we're going to look at. A week, and then you can have day, hour, minute, and seconds. Okay, so converting between these. So if we're going from weeks to days, you're going to have to multiply by 7 because there's 7 days in a week. Days to hours, you're going to have to multiply by 24 because there's 24 hours in a day. Hours to minutes, you're going to have to multiply by 60 because there's 60 minutes in an hour. And minutes to seconds, you're also going to have to multiply by 60 because there's 60 seconds in a minute. And converting the other way from smaller to larger, you're going to have to divide. So divide by 60, 60 seconds in a minute. Divide by 60 to go from minutes to hours because there's 60 minutes in an hour. Divide by 24 to go from hours to days because there's 24 hours in a day. And divide by 7 to go from days to weeks because there's 7 days in a week. So there's also units of time that are smaller than a second that I've got down the bottom here. So milliseconds are 0.001 of a second. So 1,000 milliseconds is 1 second. A microsecond, 0.0000001 of a second. And a million microseconds equals 1 second, and a nanosecond there you can see is a very, very small measurement of time, and it's 0.000000001 of a second, so very small unit of time there. Okay, so 24-hour time and AM and PM time. So AM and PM time is used to describe the 12 hours before or after noon, which is midday. And 24-hour time shows the number of hours and minutes after midnight. So for instance, if you were to write 0330, that's 3:30 AM in 24-hour time. Or 15:30 is 3:30 PM, and it's just showing how many hours it is after midnight. So midnight would obviously be 000 because it's 0 hours after midnight. 1 AM would be 0100 because it's 1 hour after midnight, and these two units here are used for the minutes. So if it was 1:30 AM, it'd be 0130. So it's just showing you how many hours after midnight. So for instance, if it was middle of the day, it'd be 12:00 because it's 12 hours after midnight. If it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it'd be 14:00 because that's 14 hours after midnight. So that's how our 24-hour time works. It's just the number of hours and minutes after midnight. Okay, so we've got some worked examples here. So we're going to convert the units in question 1. So convert these units to the units shown in brackets. So we've got 3 days to minutes. So for 1A, we've got 3 days to minutes. So we know that in 3 days there are 24 hours. So we're going to do 3 times 24 to work out the number of hours. Once we've done that, we're going to have to multiply by 60 to work out the number of minutes. So you can use your calculator for that. So 3 times 24 times 60, and that's 4,320 minutes. 4,320 minutes. For 1B, 30 months into years. So there's 12 months in a year, so we're going to do 30 divided by 12 to find out how many months that is. Okay, and it's how many years it is? So it's 2.5 years. There we go. So that would be your answer for that one there. Just clear this screen. For 2A, it's asking us to write these times using the systems given in brackets. So we're given 4:30 PM, and it wants us to convert that to 24-hour time. So 4:30 PM, we've got to work out how many hours after midnight that is. So the way I work this out is I just add 12:00 to that number because 12 PM would be midday, and it's 4 hours and 30 minutes after midday. So I would add that together and get 16:30. So my answer would equal 16:30 there. That's not how I'd show my working, but that would be that answer. For B, we've got 1945 as AM or PM time. So again, what I would do, sorry, this was plus here. So it's 19:45 as AM and PM time. So it's obviously after midday, because midday would be 12:00. So I will take that 12:00 to get my actual answer there. So that's 5, 4, 9 take 2 is 7, 1 take 1 is 0. So it's actually 7:45 PM. And that's how I would convert the times there. And that is all I've got for today's video. Short, quick video here. Hopefully none of this was too new to you. Any questions at all, as usual, come and see me in class.